Thank you, Your Honour. Thank you, jury. We have spent the last 7 days in this case, and I know about you, but it is time now for the defence to sum up. This man doesn't need to prove his innocence. He stands here today on his own merit. He's neither wrong nor right, good or bad. He is the epiphany of honesty, going beyond the games we play ourselves on what's right and what is wrong over an expanse of human actions recorded in biblical text. He acts on what is wrong or right there in front of him. The Arab's behaviour to him was wrong, threatening, and had to be stopped. He's typically French, typically commonplace with his classical pessimism. The way he considers our world is far truer, far more real than we consider it, for he is unhindered by biblical stories, unencumbered by others' expectations, indeed. He views the world as freshly discovered, with a dry, plain, contemplative rationalism. Our customs, our beliefs, merely concede the reality of what it is to live on this planet as a human being. The nothingness, that meaninglessness, the inadequacy of everyday life, our impotence and our emptiness. We cannot depend on our own power of reasoning and cannot expect Marceau to do so either. He has a classic temperament, a temperament we cannot hope to understand, and yet it's endemic in us all. He is the man of the Mediterranean. For him, his life was a series of repetitive actions. Work, sleep, eat, love, eat, sleep, work. Oh, we could go on for days, and we have. Then all of a sudden his world is filled with the emotion-tugging dramas which made the everyday of himself collapse into a seething, boiling pot of loss and pain. And his reaction? Defence. He had to defend. To stop this situation becoming a helter-skelter into an abyss that threatened to take him with it. We dwell in this world with all its possibilities only to find the impossible. It's our very human nature would exist to conquer the impossible, is it not? But do we truly see what either is? When we suddenly do, when we are suddenly placed in a state of complete understanding, we react. Marceau reacted. This was in all innocence and in all truth, in his deepest soul felt emotions. He killed the threat as all of us in his situation would have done. For this man is estranged from his beautiful France. He has no understanding of where he is now, no knowledge of himself in his homeland. He dwells here in Algiers, yet he is not at home with those of his own feeling at home. When we consider his true situation, he is truly lost, a true stranger in our land. What right have we, Algerians, to judge him here? Yet, yes, Your Honour, we are indeed required to do so. But consider your own situation, comfortable in belonging. Then consider Marceau's, making decisions over his own safety and those around him without that comfort. The man who struggles in the quicksand of existence and his own mind. Consider him staring back at you from a mirror to be in the relationship you think you have with yourself, and consider how misplaced and alone you would feel. See him stare at you now with fascinated address, and see how his liberties are taken from him. The institutional ideas of our own upbringing are in their place. See his outside our laws, a man who has nothing to justify, no story to live by, who reacts to each event of his life as a crab might react to the new stone and decide to negotiate it upon the shoreline. Thank you, Your Honour, members of the jury.